This week could shake the markets. Big earnings, key economic data, and new tariff tensions are all hitting at once. If you're investing in 2025, you need to know what's coming, because what happens in the next few days could set the tone for the rest of the month. Let's break it down. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a market breakdown. Let's kick things off with earnings season. Several major financial and tech companies are reporting this week. On Monday, we'll hear from Goldman Sachs, M&T Bank, and Applied Digital. These reports can give us clues about the strength of the banking sector following a volatile week in global markets. Then on Tuesday, watch for earnings from Bank of America, Citigroup, Johnson & Johnson, and United Airlines. On Wednesday, we've got results coming from Abbott Labs, US Bancorp, CSX, and more. And Thursday is a big day. Netflix, TSMC, United Health Group, and American Express are all on deck. These names could move the broader market, especially tech and healthcare sectors. Even if you don't own these stocks, they can impact entire sectors, so it's smart to keep an eye on how investors react. Now let's talk about the economic reports coming this week. On Wednesday, the big one is March retail sales. After a dip in January and a slight bounce in February, economists are watching to see if consumer spending is slowing down. Look out for data on restaurant and bar spending. That's a great way to measure how confident people are about the economy. Also Wednesday, the Home Builder Confidence Index will give us insight into the housing sector, especially as builders face cost pressures from new tariffs. On Thursday, we'll get March housing starts. This shows how many new homes began construction last month. Combined with builder confidence, it can signal if the housing market is heating up or cooling down. All this data matters because it can shape investor sentiment and might even influence the Fed's next move on interest rates. There's also a lot of Fed talk this week. Several Fed officials are scheduled to speak, including Tom Barkin, Raphael Bostic, and Mary Daly. Investors will be listening closely for any hints on where interest rates might be heading next. And don't forget, tariffs are back in the headlines. The market's still reacting to President Trump's latest policy changes, especially as they relate to trade with China. That's adding more uncertainty to an already busy week. So, with all this going on, what should you do as an investor? If you're in it for the long haul, keep calm and focus on the big picture. Earnings and economic data are just part of the puzzle. If you're a short-term trader, be ready for volatility, especially around earnings calls like Netflix and TSMC, which tend to cause big swings. Watch for surprises, whether it's in the data or Fed comments. These can move the market fast, especially in sectors like tech, banking, and real estate. It's a packed week, so stay sharp, stay informed, and remember, the best investment strategy is one you stick to. If you found this video helpful, give it a like and share it with someone who follows the markets too. Drop a comment below. What stock or report are you watching this week? And of course, don't forget to subscribe for weekly updates made easy. Catch you next time.